Hey, Capricorn people. Hello. Hello out there to the Capricorns. I was going to get some lip gloss, but then I felt like they wasn't that dry. I can make it through the video. But then when I got in here and the lighting was shining, I was like, oh, no, baby, we can't make it. Lip gloss alert. Okay. So what do we have for the Capricorn people? God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Messages for the Capricorn people. Messages do we have for the Caps? Messages for Capricorn. I said a little prayer before we started for y'all. I said, Spirit, let it be great. Please kick out all the karmics because I want to talk to the empresses. Oh. Karmics watch tarot too? Nah. Okay. So what we got for the Capricorn people? Messages for the Caps. Let it be great. Let's speak to the higher beings and not the lower ones, please. So that the Capricorn can get back on top. The Knight of Pentacles. You know what's so odd? This deck has just been sitting like this for the longest. And I've been staring this Knight of Pentacles in the face for days, getting sick of looking at it. Whew. But he comes in slow, but he's here to stay. That's the good thing about the Knights of Pentacles. There could be some type of long-term situation that's already built upon, or it's about to start being built. This could be a new something solid, but I don't feel like it's new. Energetically, I don't feel like it's new. I feel like it's something that somebody wants to renew, right? It's something that's been here a while. Whether y'all been committed to each other or y'all haven't. It's an offer that's been dangling in the wind, they said. It's solid, but it would need to be handled as such, okay? Hey, greater good, thank you, baby. Okay, but somebody wants to renew that, bring in new energy for that, because the tower done shook them up a bit. The tower done shook them up and put them in the energy to want to take charge. Okay? Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. Ooh, I'm missing you. That's what it's about. Somebody's missing you. That's what it's about. We share something for so long, whether it's a connection, a commitment, or something. For so long, we share something. And baby, I am missing you. Can we fix this? And I didn't know that I missed you until this tower hit me. And now I got to do something about it. What we got for the Capricorn people? First card out, Four of Swords. That's the card of healing. That's the card of the underlying truth being presented. Well, look at that. Clarity is in the building. What else we got for the Capricorn people? Spirit. The World card. The Chariot. Ooh, for somebody it's too late. It's too late for somebody or a couple of somebodies. Ooh. There's that masculine energy down there. Again, after all that shuffling, he's still down there taking charge. Or attempting to take charge after the tower done hit him. But look, the tower hits you, right? Realization. Four of Swords. Underlying truth. Clarity comes out in this card. This is when somebody decides, I want healing. But the problem with that is the cycle's closed. Is the cycle complete, closed, finished, done, finito? The problem here is that somebody's already closed that cycle and moved the fuck on with their life, baby. And they harbored that hurt with them, it looks like. Maybe they was meant to conflict it when they did it, or they decided to do it because the hurt was too much. They harbored that hurt with them, and that's what they closed the fuck out that door and locked it behind them. I don't know if this person wants to look back. Whereas somebody's just now realizing the value of what they had, but that shit is gone. You know, that's why you gotta, this is what I tell you. What you doing?
Getting my makeup.
Okay, well, no. What? What makeup? Well, get it and get out, girl. See, that's what I said. You're trying to creep up in here while I'm doing my video, and I don't like that. You tried to come in here and creep up out here with that makeup. You better not use that glitter. And don't be just slapping it all on your face either. Hurry up and get out.
That's my makeup.
Girl, ain't that your makeup? And I ain't gonna do this right now, so you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait and get that makeup later. So bye-bye. She knew better than that anyway. See, God don't like ugly. First of all, I'm smoking in here. And second of all, she know not to bother me in my videos. Trying to come in here and sneak and get the makeup. Then I won't be able to see how much she putting on, how much time she used because I'm busy. Them kids or something else. Anyways, moving right along. I feel like the person that is going to be apologized to has already, they stopped waiting around. Okay, so let's see about this Four of Swords here. Why is the Four of Swords here for the Capricorn people? It's like this person went on living a married little life. It's like something changed with them, but they didn't decide to acknowledge it. They realized something had changed, but they didn't decide to acknowledge it until it's just like, damn, I just been acting like this since this one point in my life. And then you think about, well, what was going on in my life at that time? And then a motherfucker could put two and two together like, damn, my life ain't been the same since you left it. Type shit. Got it? That's when they get it. My life ain't been the same since you left it. Since I missed that motherfucking opportunity, baby. And that's what it is. Somebody's life ain't been the same since you left. Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. That's why what I was going to say before my daughter interrupted me is that you got to appreciate people. You got to appreciate, even if you don't see the value or the worth in a person, that don't mean they don't hold a high value and a high worth to them, baby. Your perspective could just be lacking at the time, right? So regardless of what you can see in a person, appreciate them, their existence. Appreciate people while you can, because sometimes people wait till it's too late. Then you can't appreciate shit. You gotta live your life in regret of a motherfucker you can't get back because they done locked the door and closed it. Don't want to hear from you. You hurt the fuck out of them, right? So now somebody's decided that they want to plant a seed because they missed the opportunity. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Give me a card for intentions. Wounded warrior. Focusing on the past. Okay. So their intentions ain't fucked up. So what's happened is this person was hurt. They was too busy focusing on the past, but what they've been doing is healing. Healing from the confusion, healing from the illusion, and when you heal from that, things get clear. So things are crystal clear for this person, and that's why they're here. That's why they will be here. This is somebody that has already missed out on an opportunity with you, or you already missed out with them. This is somebody who has closed the cycle and moved on. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Or you did. Somebody's moved on. Now, I got another story, too. Let's back up real quick, because somebody is getting clarity after moving on, but they only moved on because of the hurt that they was harboring. It's not that you ever wanted to move on, but you moved in a bitter state. Like the way you was moving, you was bitter. Sorry, I'm just telling the truth. So somebody's realizing now that bitter is dying down, that they really didn't want to leave that behind, so they're going to try to spin back around. Spin the block. Spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park. Ace of Pentacles reversed. This was somebody's judgment to turn this pentacle down. Somebody decided that they didn't want it. Now they're deciding that they do. Well, how does that work? Oh, you decide you want to put the fucking Empress? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me pick these cards up. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra. We got the Justice card on the bottom of the deck. Who is realizing what the fuck makes them happy. Or somebody, if they're not a Libra, is realizing what the fuck makes them happy. Getting honest with yourself about what makes you happy. And it's this Empress. Since she been away, you ain't been the same. And maybe it took you a while to realize that. Maybe you had to go through the motions, okay? But Ace of Pentacles reverse is clarified by the Empress. Somebody missed the opportunity with the Empress because they made this decision. This was your judgment call, though. Judgment. And because of that judgment call, you want to transform this situation. You changed your mind. It was a bad call. Something about judgment. Somebody's out here manifesting, thinking they got all the tools they need, and they was missing some shit. Oh, shit. Out here manifesting happiness, but passed up the Empress talking about that wasn't happy. The fuck is you mean? Spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park, cause where is it better at? Nowhere on Empress Street. That's it. I guess you live and you learn, baby. The Lord don't pair you with nobody for no reason. And this is what people think. Oh, we got free will. You think you got free will. Free will is going to set you up to go out in the world, teach you that free will wasn't shit. You're going to run your ass back to the path that you thought you wasn't going to take, or you thought you didn't want to take because it was picked for you. And if you were just fine with the path that was picked for you, then you're going to take the road of least resistance. I mean, you're going to get there regardless of if you resist or you don't. You're going to get down or you're going to lay down. That's how this going to work. So, but anyway. Judgment. Somebody was trying to manifest a brand new beginning, some type of passionate beginning. But it was a choice between two people. Somebody's dealing with a water sign, man. And they cut you. Somebody cut you out for this other option. But then they're spitting the block because... How could you let somebody lay where I lay? How could you give them everything that we made? How could you put me in the back and give him the front seat? How could you just forget about me? That's relevant to somebody. Because that's what happened. Somebody picked a hoe up or a motherfucker and put you in the back seat and put this motherfucker or this hoe in the front seat. And the problem is, can't nobody be the Empress but the Empress. And can't nobody be the Emperor but the Emperor. So you can go out in this bitch trying to replace me with anybody. But all you're going to do is look for me and them. And then you're going to be saying, well, damn, they don't got it. They don't got it. They don't got it. They don't got it. So you spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park. Right? That's just terrible. And you know what? This is terrible for the Empress or Emperor, whoever went through this. But it's going to get just as terrible for that person. Because imagine realizing that the Lord picked you a perfect path for you. And because you lacked the perspective, you was fighting it off, acting like it wasn't good enough for you, acting several different ways and choices that people made. So just imagine finding out that the Lord picked your perfect match, but you've been out here shitting on him. And then, once you wake up and realize your person, you done pushed them so far the fuck away. And now, you got to try to go back in there and get that same person that the Lord already told you was for you. Now, the Lord can see 20, 30 years from now. So, if he picked you a person that may not fit you right now, it may not be what you want, but it's what you need, okay? But once you grow into that person that you're going to be, you'll see how the Lord could pick that person for you. Right? Now, when you in your ways is still trying to heal, you're going to look at that person and say, that ain't my type. Oh, that ain't who I want to be. Not all the time. Not all the time. Some people are completely attracted to their twin flame. But it's the ways that be turning you off. Like, he's cute now, but I don't like that. But then you keep dealing with it because it's like, oh, well, this is twin flame. The Lord's going to swoop in and save the day. And the whole time the Lord be waiting on you to put your foot down like Huta Kinte. Just saying. Ace of Wands. Well, I really don't need to clarify that. Let's back it up. And then somebody did choose the Queen of Swords, an air sign instead. Well, I don't need to choose that. What it was a path, something to start. But this man or this woman was at the crossroads. But somehow they chose other than the Empress, other than the Emperor. So now it's just like it ain't been the same since you've been gone. Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. I don't know how you picked another hoe. How you still lonely with her? The fuck's going on? Somebody lying. No. All right. Something about the death card. So now after all this, somebody trying to rush up in and transform. Now they want to transform. I couldn't imagine being a motherfucker that got a choice to pick in love it's a person that I can pick, right? And only one of them's the right person, and I'm supposed to use my intuition. I couldn't imagine picking the wrong motherfucker and then trying to go back after I realized I picked the wrong motherfucker because the right motherfucker knows I picked the wrong motherfucker. Now I got to go back over with scratching my head and getting down on my knees trying to beg. Or I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine it. I'd be so fucked up in my mind. Like, I'd be praying every day, like, Lord, can you please just help me fix this? My intuition was blocked. I don't know. I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine thinking I know everything. Like, now I'm going to pick this motherfucker because they better than you. Turns out this motherfucker ain't shit and you everything. And now look at me. Ooh, I couldn't imagine. So now the death card says somebody wants to transform that energy. They want to transform that perception, the way you see them. Oh, I say transform that perception and the Page of Swords falls out. That's the perception card. Their perception has been transformed, whereas the person was lacking stuff. There was some type of lack here in their mind and their vision and their something. But the Hermit come through, teach them a little lesson when it comes to this destiny. Now it's time to put them burdens down because we're the real Queen of Wands. Please stand up. I love to say that. That's divine feminine energy, baby. So somebody's gained a new perspective. Nine of Pentacles. Gain some blessings. Realizing that you good on your own anyway. You good on your own. But they are not good with the wrong person. Okay? That's the problem here. And now they gain a new perspective. So they want to transform. They want to transform this in and out. They want to transform this singleness that you're too comfortable in. Perspective. That's what I want to see. What's the perspective change? What's the change in perspective, Page of Swords? In my mind, I'll always be his lady. I hope that ain't nobody's song. It's coming to my mind for a reason. Some type of blockage is being released due to this change in perspective, because the blockage is here with the Eight of Wands reverse, but then when the Hangman reverse releases the blockage because the change of perspective comes in and puts a person in the truth. And if they're not in the truth, they know the truth, and it's up to them to get on this motherfucking night and rush their ass into the truth, into alignment. So let's see, will they do it? What about the Knight of Swords? The Devil, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords. Somebody's scared. They're going to do it. Six of Swords. They want to get in the calmer waters. Intuition is telling them, head on to the Lovers. Even though you walked away, or even though they walked away, even though they broke your heart, their intuition is still urging them to come in and find a balance with you, but they are scared. Or this is you that need to find a balance with them in this connection, but somebody's scared because of the heartbreak, because of the wrong choice, because of they think they knew every fucking thing and they didn't know shit. Imagine that. Tell me about this Devil card. Yeah, they're scared. They're scared to offer you their love, Ace of Cups. Because if they hurt you. They're scared to take charge and offer this love to you because they know they hurt you. Three of Swords. The King of Cups. So he's sitting here with all his love bottled up and not saying shit. Somebody could be dealing with a water sign. Heavy on the Scorpio. Tell me about the Three of Swords. This is why he's scared to approach. That's why he's gonna have to take a leap of faith. It ain't about what you did, baby. It's about where you're going. You got any accountability that you want to take? Do you have any apologies that you want to offer? I mean, because that can make it a little bit better. Not saying it's going to fix it. Here's the Queen of Pentacles right here feeling betrayed by you. So what's up for you? So this is somebody that did something to you, Queen of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles, it could be you did something to somebody or whatever. They did it to you, whatever, if you could be the king and not the queen, right? Somebody needs to leap in faith towards this Queen of Pentacles whom they betrayed, with this Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords making a 10. And it was a harsh betrayal. And she didn't even see it coming. She was being all vulnerable and putting all her love and her energy into it. And then boom, it caught her ass by surprise. Imagine that. Seven of Swords. That's my favorite word today. My favorite phrase. See, yeah, people got to stop playing with motherfucking emotions out here. I don't like those games. Imagine that. Seven of Swords, the betrayal that was caused, the secrets that was kept with the High Priestess energy, the immaturity of emotions or the lack thereof. Somebody's trying to transform. Somebody's trying to bring in new energy. Somebody's trying to start something small but something solid. As stressed out as they are, they probably up at night thinking about you and how they did you. But they want to reconcile. They want to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. As above, so below means justice will be served. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra yet again. But somebody definitely betrayed. Tell me about the High Priestess. The Page of Wands reverse. Just childish. Page of Cups reverse. That's a page. It's bad enough you a page, motherfucker. And here go the Ten of Swords that you ended up with. Boom. Somebody you had a contract, some type of collaboration. I feel like it was a contract. A relationship. It ended harshly. And you might have took some type of loss, or you just felt like, you know, you left with a lack mentality where you went in this relationship knowing you a bad bitch and then you second guessing on the way out. That's what people can do to your mental. And that's why it's so important to protect your energy, baby. So important. Because you can get a motherfucker that make you feel like the only motherfucker in the world. And then you can get a motherfucker that make you feel like you don't even exist in this world. So you choose wisely. And when motherfuckers show you who they are, you believe them. Twin flame or not. Be like, Lord, that's my twin flame. I know it is, but I'm going to draw the line in the sand right here because, I'm going to send him back out there in the universe. I need y'all to wash him up for me and send him back because this ain't working. Because we don't settle. As empresses, we are not allowed to settle because if you settle, the Lord will let you settle in it. And you'll be sitting here for years wondering why ain't nothing happened because it's a test. It's a lesson that you're not going to let nobody treat you no kind of way. The Lord don't give a damn if it's the emperor. He's preparing you to be the empress that you're meant to be in this world because people will try to lie to you. People will try to steal from you. People will try to even kill you if they get jealous enough. And this world is cold and not to be trusted, not to be lenient, not to be sympathetic, but to be wise, discerning, and protecting of your energy. Look around. Y'all know what I mean. So, is all of that still on the cycle or have I clarified the Chariot? I don't know. If I did, I'm clarifying it again. Something about the Chariot. I don't think I did. This person's nervous about being vulnerable. They're nervous about being vulnerable because they know that you know what you want and you've already moved on. You've already exit stage left and left the building with the Chariot. The Chariot don't go backwards is the problem with that. Forward only. So the cycle would have had to close out with the World card before this. It would have had to close out because you can't, like, they call it renewed or new cycles, but it's a new, that's why the new energy comes in with the Six of Cups because it can't be open back up on that toxic shit. It has to close out from the person who's been chasing and the runner's going to come back, open it up and take their accountability. That's how that just goes. I didn't make the rules, shit. I'm just trying to follow them so I don't have to prolong this shit. And I don't, at this point, I'm cool as a single twin. Shit. So, the Chariot says that you know what you want, so you've moved on. Queen of Wands energy. And that brings a lot of stress to this person. Why does it bring a lot of stress to this person? Well, because their plan is to stand up and defend a position. Stand up and defend a position in your life. Their plan is to be completely and utterly vulnerable with you. But what if you've already moved on? What if you're gone? What if they can't call or reach out to you? What if you've already dropped their ass as a burden? Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be dealing with a Virgo. Somebody could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But the thing is, it's still some hurt being held on to here. And it's a bit of mental conflict. Five of Swords. Or yet that was your problems. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. Some type of truth that you got. And you being hopeful in it. Maybe holding it back, keeping it to yourself. But it could be to do with this lover situation. Even though somebody's already walked away. Some things that are unknown that you maybe feel like you know. You feel like you know something. So you're being hopeful. but you're still mentally conflicted in the sense, which is why some cases masculine energy is who I'm talking to for sure now, Mr. Emperor. This is why you still allowing your ego to come through. The Emperor don't do that. Now, the Emperor is completely and utterly vulnerable. It's you moving slow, but you coming in. Look, that's the very first card that was on the bottom. Something about the Five of Wands. Somebody could be arguing about, there could be an argument taking place because of a betrayal. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Yeah, somebody is, and they yelling too. It's a yell. Look at they mad, and they yelling. Because how dare you? She's mad and she's yelling because after what you did, you got the nerve to show up here and talk about a reconciliation and that I make you happy. Well, how did I make you happy when you was over there doing what you was doing? Why did that's because that's the Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight. Justice is being served is what that is. That's why the Justice card keeps popping up, because somebody did you wrong or you did them wrong. Whoever got done wrong, justice is going to be served back to you. Hey, Jania. Thanks for watching. Oh, I didn't even see you say that. Oh, thank you. And I'm grateful for your time and watching. 11:19 in the building. Okay. But one thing I do know, the twin flame kind of sucks ass, okay? But it makes you the best version of yourself. And if you like let go of the fact that you're supposed to be a twin flame going into union and focus on the fact that you becoming a badass empress, baby, you'll stop thinking about that emperor. And then the more you stop thinking about the emperor, the more he starts to think about you. I don't know why they set it up the way they set it up, but the Lord knows what's going on. He know, he see it already. He already know what's going to happen, what's going in, and what's the rest of us down here scratching our head trying to figure out, well, why did that happen? Why did it take this kind of turn? What's going on? Should I just give up? So, but I do feel like this person has learned some valuable things. And throughout this spread, you can tell they ass learned, because I'm sure they got drugged by that karma. I'm sure they did. The karma of choosing the wrong person and then it backfires. That's already karma right there, because you chose. You chose to lay in the bed with bad karma. It's just like, okay, well, the intuition is saying go this way. This is the empress. This is somebody you're destined to be with. But then you put them on hold saying it's somebody else better. Oh, man, the world got something to teach you, baby, because your discernment's off, your perception's off, and your intuition is lacking. So now you got to go through a lesson, because you should have known that. You should have picked that. You should have been spot on that. And the lesson got failed. You know what I mean? A test was presented and you failed it. And that signs you up for a lesson, right? That's why you always listen to your intuition. You know how motherfuckers, this is my favorite thing to say. Thank you, Danny. I don't see it, Danny. I'm sorry. Did I miss it? Oh, hey, Danny. Thank you. Okay, so, you know how when stuff, like, you don't even have to be involved in some shit. You can know that your brother and his partners is about to go out to the club, and you get this badass feeling in your gut, and you're going to beg your brother not to go to that club. You see what I'm saying? It's no different for yourself. Your favorite sneaky link hit you up, but your intuition is telling you it's time to let that motherfucker go. You got to let him go, whether you want to or you don't. Your twin flame say change and your intuition say didn't. You better bet on that intuition and not that twin flame, because in the end, you will regret it. It is a test, and please don't fail it, because then you let the universe know you need more tests. You need more training, and training just puts you in lessons. We don't need training. We just need intuition. You listen to that intuition, it will help you to avoid shit that will put you in bad situations, aka a lesson. So that's what I got for y'all, Capricorn people, and thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna log off of this one, and Libra's right after this, okay? In case y'all want to see that one. All right. Thank you so much. 11:15. Ooh. See that right there? Did y'all see that? Anybody see that comment? They was friends first. She told this person she know who he is, and she just gonna let him accept him for that. So, but he's saying he changing, which I don't doubt. I won't doubt nobody's changing, because if the universe get on your ass, you ain't got no choice. Now, but the point is, do you see how she has security with somebody else at this point? The spread says the person is going to be too late in some cases. Don't let it be too late. When you love a motherfucker, go get them. Put your pride to the side and get them. Because what you would hate to happen is that you finally built up the strength and the courage to go get your motherfucker and somebody else already snatched them up. That just ain't gonna be me, baby. It ain't gonna be me, baby, because I don't give a fuck about no pride. If I'm wrong, I'm getting on my knees and I'm a beg. I did that before. Because I remember I was with my boyfriend and I was still a little insecure from the past relationship. So I was, you know, accusing him of a lot of shit that he probably wasn't doing. And he got tired. He was like, I'm out of here. I was like, no, please. I wrapped my whole body around his leg because pride wear. Bitch, fuck that pride. Leave that with your ex. I don't care about no pride, baby. I'm a beg if that's what I got to do. That's why, but I ain't going to put myself in situations to beg now. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And I'm going to right my wrong. That's just how I am, you know. So, but thank y'all so much for coming to spend this Capricorn time with me. And I do appreciate y'all so much. The channel is growing. Did y'all notice? I don't know if it lets y'all see that, but I noticed. I noticed. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Okay. See y'all later. Namaste.